November 1957. You were born in Alexandria, Egypt. You were Tariq, the son of a proud middle-class family. You had everything: education, status, and a radiant future, and you did not disappoint them. You graduated from university and served in the Egyptian military with your head held high. But life is never a straight line. If it were that simple, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about you. In the early 90s, the world was ablaze. You left peace behind for Bosnia. You were no longer an engineer or a regular soldier. You were a volunteer fighter. From 1993 to 1995, you took up arms for the Bosnian army. When the war ended, you chose to stay. You had citizenship, a poultry farm in Bochinia, a wife and a young daughter. You thought you had found your anchor. But the Dayton Agreement arrived like an eviction notice. As a foreign fighter, you were no longer welcome. In 2000, you had to abandon everything and flee to Afghanistan. It was there that you made a decision that changed the remainder of your life. You joined Al-Qaeda. With an engineering degree and combat experience, you were no ordinary recruit. You became the explosives wizard at training camps. Shoe bombs, sophisticated detonators, all bore your signature. You turned common chemicals into lethal weapons. You were respected. You even stood in the same ranks and met face to face with Osama bin Laden. But those who play with fire eventually get burned. When the US began the war on terror, you fled, your body riddled with wounds. You were captured while trying to cross the Tora Bora Mountains. The Afghan authorities handed you over to the Americans in 2002. From then on, your name was no longer Tariq al-Sawa. You were Prisoner 535. 4 stone walls and solitude began to gnaw at you. No matter how hardened you were, your faith started to waver. Anxiety and guilt transformed into an insatiable hunger. You ate to forget reality. You ate until your body became heavy and stagnant, to the point where moving was an agony, a massive burden for both flesh and soul. When you had nothing left to lose, you chose to surrender. You opened your mouth. You revealed everything: the evidence, the names, the secrets of the organization you once swore loyalty to. You did it in exchange for clemency, or perhaps to atone for the lives lost to your bomb-making hands. In return, you received luxurious privileges in the middle of hell: a small garden plot, a TV, a refrigerator, and a plush armchair. In 2016, under the Obama administration, you were set free. But it was a bitter kind of freedom. Egypt refused to take you back. America did not want to keep you. Finally, Bosnia accepted your return because of that old citizenship from the 90s. Now, you live in a small apartment under strict surveillance. No passport, no right to leave, no contact with the world. You are like a ghost lingering in a strange place. Looking in the mirror, you no longer see the sharp bomb expert of the past. There is only a frail old man, gasping for breath on a hospital bed, counting the fading days of a life built on wrong choices. Tariq al-Sawa passed away on April 1st, 2026, a solitary end to a life marked by endless upheaval. It makes you wonder, in the end, what are we all truly chasing? If you found this story interesting, please drop a like and share it. It's the best way to support the channel and help me bring more of these stories to life.